Okay, so everybody, welcome to A to Z Decodes. And I'm doing something new on this channel. I'm going to start doing like these special breakdowns that connect with Arizona as well. All right? And y'all see the thumbnail by now. I mean, that's probably maybe why you clicked. But this is famous people who live in Arizona. And I guess or born in Arizona. It could vary a little bit because Alice Cooper actually born in Detroit, but moved and currently lives in Arizona, right? So this is the Alice Cooper edition, and normally I'll do like just trending Arizona stories on this channel, but this is going to be fun, and I want this to be fun. Okay, so we have the Alice Cooper edition. And Alice Cooper is an American rock musician who pioneered a theatrical form of heavy metal music performance that fused onstage horror dramatics with a raw dynamic sound, and that eventually earned him the sobriquet, the Godfather of Shock Rock. His shows evolved from, and I get, it went on, etc., etc. I've never heard that word sobriquet before, but anyways, you see, born in Detroit, but has been in Arizona for quite some time now, right? Okay, and you see right here, uh, I guess I'm gonna kind of go off of this. You see at the top, and I'll do further breakdowns as well. Using that little article. You see, it's from a month ago up at the top. Most famous celebrities from Arizona, uh, famous people from Arizona, as I stated earlier, right? Not necessarily born in Arizona, but the Arizona connection or currently living in Arizona. And you see, uh, it says Hailey Bieber, Emma Stone are the two most famous people from Arizona, according to research done by the betarizona.com staff. And you see the list right there. It looks like Alice Cooper is 9 on here. And it says hometown, which, when I asked Google, could refer to a birthplace, um, slash, or just somewhere you've lived for a long time, I guess, maybe since you were young. But anyways, you see, it says Alice Cooper, Phoenix, right? And you see some other people on the list. I mentioned Hailey Bieber, Emma Stone. Look, Stevie Nicks, Brock Purdy, Chester Bennington, Linkin Park. So this is going to be cool, right? So I'll probably go over this list as we go forward. You see Joe Jonas, Kate Walsh, Haley Lou Richardson, Phil Mickelson, Ted Danson, David Spade, Austin Matthews, NHL player, and I don't have the other two in there. I guess I kind of clipped it. But anyways, that's going to be fun going forward. Okay, so right away, these numbers always hit with Arizona. And you could even go back to like the last video before this. Okay, and you're going to see these same numbers hit. What are the odds? 15 most famous celebrities from Arizona? What are the odds? 15 is 105 is like 15, right? And it just hits nonstop because we have this code which is called gematria. It's been around for a long time. Okay, and these letters have numerical values. And I just use the alphabet to show you in the English language. This is reverse with the alphabet. Z is 1, A is 26, Alice equals 105. And Arizona equals 105. They're both like 15. Okay? And it's interesting, right? 15 most famous celebrities from Arizona. right? That's amazing, right? And you get Alice A, Arizona A, right? And living here in Arizona, I know there's a Cooper Road, and I used to work on Cooper Road, by the way. Okay, look, I mean, and of course, it's going to say Cooper Road is named after the Cooper family, with one of the notable members of the family, James Cooper, who was an Arizona native. It was hard. Look at how it says 1915 to 2001 right there. You see that? I'm guessing it's a birth year and a death date. I'm guessing, but you get that 15 as well, don't you? You see that? It's nonstop. And as we go forward, maybe I'm just putting everything out on a limb here. Um, but I'm guessing we're going to see some of these Arizona numbers with these other characters, right? Or I'm at least hoping so. You know what I mean? But I don't know who the Cooper family is or James Cooper. When you look it up, you don't really get like straight answers off of the internet. And I didn't want to like really guess on that, but this is for real what we're looking at here. And of course, it says there's no connection with Alice Cooper, shock rocker, but we have been deceived before. And, it doesn't matter your hometown, the world stage. It doesn't matter because this deception is worldwide. And anytime we get these characters, we have to question. So it says there's no connection, but I question it. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why I do these breakdowns. So that's very interesting. Okay. And you see right here, Gilbert history, Cooper families. It says Pine, comma, Cooper families were Gilbert pioneers. The family has made, oh, okay. So I forgot. I did find this. The family has made many contributions to government, education, and business. All right. Because of Orson Cooper, we now have a road named for the family. All right. That's definitely interesting. Okay. And here we go again with these numbers. I mean, holy crap. Right? It hit right away. Because Alice Cooper is born on the 4th day of the 2nd month in Detroit, but now lives in Arizona. Phoenix, it said, right? The 4th day of the 2nd month birthday, Arizona equals 42 in reverse reduction. Okay? And he's born in 48. Arizona is the 48th state. And Arizona equals 84. A is 1. Z would be 26. And this is A to Z decodes. That's interesting, isn't it? With A being the first letter, Z being the 26, right? We have local Arizona breakdowns over here. So, I mean, damn, born in 48 and Arizona the 48th state and with the 4th day of the 2nd month birthday? I mean, that's wild, isn't it? Okay? And remember, Alice and Arizona equal 105, like 15. It said 15 most famous people, hometown, they call Arizona, their hometown area or whatever, right? Well, look, the Godfather of Shock Rock, who is Alice Cooper, you get the 115, like 15. All right? And you also get 110 in reverse reduction. Okay? And you see the 11 in there, right? Well, Arizona's birthday, Valentine's Day, it's an 11-day span from Alice Cooper's birthday. From that date, February 4th, to Arizona's birthday. February 14, 11-day span. And even in the ordinal cipher right there, you see the Godfather of Shock Rock equals 241. Arizona's birthday is the 14th day of the second month. 142. And if you look at the ordinal cipher there, from right to left, 142. Or you can just simply say 2/14 Valentine's Day with the Arizona birthday. 214, and it's just a mix up of those numbers, right? So what's up with that? Okay? Okay. And look at this. The debut studio album Pretties for You by American rock band Alice Cooper. And that's interesting, isn't it? That the band, it says, is called Alice Cooper, right? That's just interesting, right? But look, released June 25th, 1969 by Straight Records. Okay? A 4-month and 12-day span from Arizona's birthday to that release date, June 25th. So you get those same numbers again. 412, 241, right? And then Arizona's birthday, 214. Or again, you can just look from right to left, 412 on Arizona's birthday. Look at over there. How amazing, right? And I mean, it really exposes this code, doesn't it? Pretties for you. Okay? You know, maybe you could stretch and make some kind of Valentine connection with that. But I mean, you don't even have to. That's amazing. Okay? And I mean, so you get a lot of this like shock music and these shock characters out of Detroit. You know, I know Kiss. I'm not saying they're not originated like out of Detroit or anything like that, but they had the song Detroit Rock City, okay? And follow me here, Kiss like Valentine's Day, right? You know, interesting. With the Pretties for You debut studio album for Alice Cooper, Kiss, you know, like Valentine's Day, give your partner a Valentine's Day kiss, or here's some candy, here's a Hershey's kiss. But interesting, right? And we're not done with the shock rock connection and the connection kind of with the Detroit area here. You know, you have Insane Clown Posse, ICP, and again, you get the shock factor here, you know, kind of like a rap group, right? But shock value, as you can see. Um, they had this album, Tunnel of Love, okay? And you see Violent J over here holding kind of like this heart. I don't know if it's like chocolate candy. You see like Shaggy 2 Dope over here. He's got the soda. But anyways, look, sweet candy nuts. Anyways, and the maker of love. Look at that. You know, candy, tunnel of love, hearts, the Detroit connection with Arizona here. And that's amazing. And you know, some could argue ICP like not necessarily out of Detroit, maybe somewhere close. Right, but I'm not here to argue that, you know, you get the Detroit connection, right? And if you listen to these characters, you know, they'll say they're from Detroit or whatever, right? I'm not saying Kiss, but you know, Insane Clown Posse, right? So that's amazing. I'm even with like Eminem. they'll be like Detroit, Detroit, but it's like you're born in Missouri, right? But anyways, that's interesting, right? Tunnel of Love. And look at the album cover even there. Appears kind of like Valentine's Day. Again, Arizona's birthday is Valentine's. Kiss. You see, Detroit Rock City. Alice Cooper, born in Detroit, now his hometown, Phoenix, Arizona. ICP, connected to the Michigan, the Detroit area. Tunnel of Love. And again, you see the shock rock kind of thing here, right? Amazing. And I added this to the breakdown real quick. Alice Cooper talks about becoming a rock villain. I'm not gonna play all of it. I think it's like 8 or 9 minutes, but let's just listen to him here for a minute or so.
What does it take to put on a show?
I think that from the very beginning, I was like the fullback that saw the hole in the line. Rock and roll was full of rock heroes. The Beatles, the Stones. There were so many great rock. Elvis.
That's interesting that he said the Stones, like Rolling Stones, and earlier, remember, Emma Stone was like number 1 or number 2 on our list, famous people with the hometown Arizona, right?
There were no rock villains. There was no Captain Hook for all of these people.
Wow, why else is that amazing? Because Emma Stone, Emma kind of sounds like Eminem. Holy crap. And you know what? Kid Rock with the Detroit connection. Rock, Stone, Emma Stone, connected with Arizona. So look, this goes deeper. And I think Detroit is the 42nd parallel. And Arizona equals 42. Like, wow. So there's a deeper connection here with Detroit and Arizona. Damn. And, Kid Rock, these characters, they connect, like I mentioned earlier, Detroit, but then they may be from like surrounding areas. Okay. Just to put that out there.
Peter Pans. And I saw that and I went, I would love to play the villain. I would love to be the Captain Hook of rock and roll and be a humorous, really kind of let them worry about if this guy is for real or not, this Alice Cooper character, And it was a character. It was something I had to invent. I saw, people say, where did you get the look? And I went, okay. I first saw Barbarella, and I saw the Black Queen, who had switchblades coming out of her leather coat thing. And I went, oh, that's good. Make a note of that. And then whatever happened to Baby Jane? The scariest thing about that movie was Bette Davis's makeup. She had this white caked makeup on that was cracking. And the eye makeup was off, and the lips were all off. And I went, oh, yeah, you add that to that, and you've got a pretty devastating looking villain.
And the name, Alice Cooper.
People want to think that it came from the Ouija board, that it was a 13th century witch and all this stuff, but it was us sitting there going, what would be the name of the sweetest old lady on the block that makes cookies for the kids? I was trying to think of Betty Crocker, but I came up.
Check this out. And Alice Cooper, like Alice in Wonderland. And he kind of comes off to me like Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy, like Wizard of Oz, and Dorothy. So amazing.
Alice Cooper. I said, that's the most American grandma name I can think of. Well,
it is.
They get that name, and then they get us.
But I want to ask you.
Okay, so let me go forward. So that,
what is it?
Amazing. And you see, even right here, Alice Cooper. Oh, okay. So look at his middle name is Damon. So he's got Vincent. Remember, he said his role as villain, and you know, one of those guys in ICP, like the bigger guy, his name's Violent J. You know, Violent Vincent Villain, and this middle name Damon, right? But Vincent Damon Fernier or Fernier, excuse me if I mispronounce, was born in Detroit but moved to Phoenix, Arizona at a young age and still lives here, right? The son of a minister. Look, even Detroit, Michigan equals 155, like 15. And remember Alice Cooper 105, Arizona 105 like 15, and 15 most famous people from Arizona. How about that? Even Detroit, MI, you know, Michigan, just kind of abbreviated. Look, 50 like Shock Rock. The Godfather of Shock Rock. Raspy voice, a stage show that features numerous props, stage illusions. You see? That's just how it is. And Alice Cooper equals 60 in reverse reduction. Now, there's only 4 ciphers, okay? And whose career spans 60 years. What are the odds of that? And with the 4 ciphers, forwards, reverse with the alphabet, okay? It's easy. Reduction ciphers applied both ways, right? So reverse reduction, Q is the 10th letter. You want it all reduced, right? So 1 plus 0 is 1. And just with reverse in the alphabet, that's it. And reduce them to a single digit if they're not already reduced. Forwards, J is number 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay? That's how you reduce. Very simple. 60 years when Alice Cooper equals 60? Okay? I mean, I hope y'all enjoy the picks as well. And I'm not perfect, all right? So we may get some fans in here of these characters and they may want to nitpick maybe something that, you know, I wasn't like my main goal is to show you these connections with the patterns, the numbers. You see how, you know, the Kiss connection with the Valentine Day birthday for Arizona and the Tunnel of Love with ICP with this Detroit, Arizona connection. That's kind of like my main goal here. All right. And then I just kind of pick up the pieces as I go. So any diehard fans who tune in, maybe I didn't hit on this or that. Okay, my apologies to you. But damn, that pick hits very nice. And I did put that together, you know, what, 1, 2, 3, about 4 different pictures there. So I guess shout out to me. That pick hits heavy. So look, this is Cheryl Cooper. Alice Cooper. I don't know. That's funny how he goes by Alice Cooper. It's the band name, but then he has the real name. It just sounds funny. His wife, 20th day of the 5th month birthday, 205, but like 25. Detroit, Michigan equals 250, like 25. And Cheryl Cooper, probably connected with Cheryl Crow. You understand? Also affiliated with the music industry. But think of Crow and think of, you know, the shock rock Crow, maybe affiliated with darkness, maybe death. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to get this character name, Cheryl Cooper, C like, probably like Crow. Okay, and that was kind of on the fly with the Crow connection. But, you know, let's just listen to this just so we can get some like vocals and we can hear these characters speak just to kind of go along with the breakdown. Obviously, I can't play like the music and such, but a message from Alice and Cheryl Cooper. I think this is like a minute. Let's just play this.
Hey, solid rockers, school's out. We didn't expect it to be school's out forever, and it won't be. Everything's going to get back to normal.
Damn, she's got some nice teeth.
Pretty soon, but stay home, stay safe, keep your hands washed.
Don't pick your nose.
Don't pick your nose, but practice.
Oh my gosh, I just found out what this message is about. Okay.
If you've got a guitar at home, if you're painting at home,
Practice
if you're
picking your
drawing,
nose?
no, you don't have to practice picking your nose. That comes easily. But stay an arm's length from everybody, because it's very important
That you don't be close.
that social distancing.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that this was. I just inserted this at the last second. So that's kind of funny.
is extremely
imperative.
Careful. Be very careful, unless you're married.
Okay, so that I just inserted that at the last second. So that's cool. So Cheryl Cooper, look at her maiden name, Goddard, G-O-D, the first three letters, like the Godfather of Shock Rock, her husband. And she's American dancer, stage performer, and the wife of shock rock singer Alice Cooper, right? Okay. And Cheryl Goddard even equals 140 like shock rock, y'all. You see the forwards cipher with the alphabet and the reverse cipher right there. Wow, look, check her out. And I'm getting like Marilyn Manson vibes as well. Okay, I'm getting Marilyn Manson vibes, right? So, an American dancer, stage performer, the wife of shock rock singer Alice Cooper. In addition to regularly performing on tour with her husband, she teaches, choreographs, produces, and directs children's dance and theater in the Phoenix, Arizona area. This code is undeniable. Dancer equals 27 and 36 like Cooper. Okay? It's 4 ciphers. What are the odds that it's gonna all hit like this? Okay? She's 68 years old as I speak right now. And Cheryl Goddard equals 68. And, you know, that's just a cool thing, isn't it? And again, the maiden name, right? Even, you know, it's an American dancer. It says it right there. Is an American dancer. American dancer equals 269. I know that's the 57th prime number. Cheryl Cooper and Alice Cooper both equal 57. So that's, you know, that's kind of the breakdown here. Okay, and I'm not sure who's going to be next. You know, but damn, the thumbnail hits very nicely. And, you know, I'll just go back and we could just kind of glance at the breakdown. So this is going to be, I'm going to turn, this channel's going to, it's still going to be A to Z decodes. I'm just going to mix in these special Arizona breakdowns with the trending stories. And I'll just put them all on this one channel. And it's going to be trending Arizona stories, which I already do. All right. And you'll see, even with these big celebrities connected to Arizona, you'll see how even the numbers are, they're just going to connect exactly like the trending stories, right? And the 4 ciphers, with Arizona equaling 105, 84, 39, and 42. I don't think we saw the 39 here, right? We didn't see the 39 here, but Arizona equals 39. 3 plus 9 is 12. Made a state in 1912. Okay. And currently, Arizona's 112. Even Arizona, the 48th state, and Arizona equals 84. Well, 4 plus 8 is 12. You see? And with Arizona equaling 39, like I said, 3 plus 9 is 12. So, amazing, right? I think so. One more thing I wanted to just kind of verify real quick. Let me go over here. Why does Kiss speak of Detroit? This is amazing too, y'all. Remember we mentioned Emma Stone with the hometown here in Arizona, and she's on the list. I don't know if she'll be next. But this is amazing. And Rock, like Kid Rock, Emma Stone, Kid Rock connected with the Detroit area. But anyways, look at this. Stanley, I guess, Paul Stanley, said the song started as a tribute to Detroit but changed after a Kiss fan on the way to their show in North Carolina got hit by a car, RIP, and went on the permanent diet. But this is amazing because I mentioned Eminem, like Emma Stone with the Detroit connection. Remember Eminem with the song Stan? My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. I look, Paul Stanley. You see that? And who lost this last NHL National Hockey League Stanley Cup final? Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton, like Eminem. Anyways, that's just amazing. There's a juxtaposition in that song about singing about how Detroit is and actually about someone going to the show who doesn't make it. You see that? And it just says how Detroit embraced Kiss and helped them. I mean, you look, Insane Clown Posse. You see? It says origin Del Rey, Detroit, Michigan. But you see the shock connections. And I kind of wanted to just while we're here, Kid Rock birthplace,
According to Detroit
Romeo,
Historical
Michigan.
Society, singer Kid Rock was born Robert James Ritchie in Romeo, Michigan on
So,
January 17,
they'll use that
1971.
Detroit,
The
but
musician has
it
made a
does say
successful
Alice
career
Cooper
from
born
his
in
blend of
Detroit.
hip-hop, rock,
But
rap, country and heavy metal, with a dose of
a lot of these characters, yeah, they want to use Detroit, right? And Detroit definitely special. You know what I'm saying? Very creative. They'll kind of like imitate each other, I guess, but still, this is creative stuff here, okay? Right? Tunnel of Love, Kiss, all like Valentine's Day. You see? Even the debut studio album, Pretty's for You. You know what I mean? So that's the breakdown, y'all. And this is going to be fun. Maybe right now, as maybe hopefully y'all are watching this, maybe I'll go ahead and pick. I'm going to say we're going to do Emma Stone next since she was brought up a few times. And I can actually bring up Detroit as well in that connection. So I get a jump start, right? With the Stone Kid Rock thing with the Detroit area, Emma, like Eminem. So that'll be cool, right? So yeah, next will be Emma Stone. And honestly, I may start working on that as soon as I'm done recording here. And you see these other big characters on the stage here. Okay, so, and there's a nice variety of characters. And again, I'm not sure who 14 or 15 is. I'll clip it out a little bit better next time. So this has been fun. All right. 15 most famous celebrities from Arizona. or, call Arizona their hometowns. And so Emma Stone will be next, y'all. I'm looking forward to it. Again, Alice Cooper, American rock musician, uh, known as the Godfather of Shock Rock. And what was his name again? Way back over here. Right here. Vincent Damon Fernier or Fernier. And if anybody wants to run that in the calculator, you can go ahead and do it, but we'll leave it at that. That was big with the Alice Cooper 105, to sync up with Arizona, right? So amazing stuff, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Anybody who's watching this. A to Z decodes most famous celebrities from Arizona, or call Arizona their hometown, the Alice Cooper edition. Okay? And that's it. Peace out to everybody. I'm not perfect. I may have missed something. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Until next time.